when I went to Japan, I was very well versed on Japanese food because I've worked in Asian kitchens. And I thought I was going to fucking destroy bowls of ramen every day. I went in peak summer.
Oh, so no, it's not ramen weather, brother.
But then I went there and I was eating it, and then I got 2 books inside. I could actually give you it. I got a whole book about yakitori.
Oh, one of my favourite fucking things. I bought a fucking grill, brother.
Yakitori, to me, because when I like to eat, I love to drink. Like, and that's in Japanese culture, it's so synonymous. Like, people,
engineered for it.
And yakitori, it's like they don't even ask you if you want another drink. They just keep pouring it. And I remember one night I went to this izakaya. It fucking fit 6 people, no English. Lucky I sat next to one man, and this man happened to be very good at speaking English. He was a salaryman. And that's the guy I was talking about with the bikies and telling him how to say, he's like, thank you, cunt. And he was just dope. And like there, you bought a litre bottle of sake, and they put your name on it, and you leave it there.
You can go back.
And then you go back. And me and this cunt finished a whole litre. And we were smashing beers, and it was having yakitori, and they don't even... they just bring you food. Like, you don't even order, and it's just...
Is there a better beer food than coal-fired meats?
Ramen, don't get me wrong, is fucking amazing. But yakitori, for me, it's just, you sit down, it's a social food. And that's what I like.
100%. The other thing with yakitori, and it's something about Japanese cooking in general, is that while from the outside it looks simple... It's heavily layered, and the layers are so intensely complicated. Like, a dashi stock is so crazily hard to produce outside of...
It's hard to perfect. It's even like, with yakitori, they got this thing called tare. And tare is like...
Yes.
Some tares will be fucking 400 years old.
Yes.
And it's like, you can't replicate that. And you can't replicate how they cut the meat. It's just how they cut it. It takes 20 years of training just to fucking cut it. And then you go to a sushi restaurant, and there's a fucking 40-year-old man there that is still an apprentice because he hasn't mastered it yet, because he will never exceed his... even though he's better than the owner, he will never admit it.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's such a culture.
The thing with the Japanese people is that something we don't have here is that the concept of passing down skills. And, like, I watched a documentary once on sake makers, and there was like 3 generations of one family in there, like, passing down knowledge and tradition from person to person, and they are so obsessed with perfection that it comes out.
I wouldn't even call it perfection. I think it's just a never-ending thing with them that they can always be better. Like, there's no such thing as perfect in Japan.
Yeah, I agree with you.
When that bar that I went to, where we were eating yakitori and drinking sake, they gave me this dish, and it was pork throat. It was the throat of the pig, and it was just cartilage, and it was just served with lemon and salt. Perfect dish for me, because I love that texture. And then we were talking. He was translating with the owner, and this little old woman. She was like 74, 75. I was like, how old, like, this place? And she's like, it's been in my family 500 years. And I was like, what the fuck?
It's a concept we can't grasp.
But that's not weird over there.
No.
It's not weird.
It's a concept we can't grasp. Our country is too young.
If you're a fucking man in Japan and your dad has a business, you don't have the option.
You're working there,
and
right?
there's something that people might think that's oppressive, but it's not, because that's how you master shit.
Correct.
You don't master shit in 1 generation. You master it in 10.
Correct.
Fucking us white people, we're fucked. We are so fucked. We work at a job for 4 days, 5 days a week, and then we're like, I'm entitled to this bag on a Friday.
The other thing is, we're always taught that, my dad would say, I want better for you than I had. I don't think that concept exists in Japan.
No, it's like, you're going to fucking... is my shit not good enough for you?
Exactly. Exactly.
You're going to do what I say. Exactly. And if you're the older son, you get dicked extra hard. If you're
Rightfully so.
because if you're the older son, you are never good enough.
No chance.
No, I love it over there, man. But like Vietnam is my next Japan because I was so obsessed with Japan, I really needed to go there. But now it's Vietnam for me.
Yeah, I think that's going to be my next Southeast Asian jaunt as well. When I get around
I've
to
never
it.
been to Thailand.
I've been to Thailand a couple of times. I really, really like it. I think you would too. But it's kind of got a bit of a Bali vibe to it now.
I don't. That's why I have no interest. I want to go to Chiang Mai.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to the Muay Thai fights. I want to eat street food, but Thailand has lost its mysticism for me. Ever since they fucking legalized weed, I can just tell what it's going to be like when I go over there. It's just going to be me getting fucking loose. And in Japan, there was that every single day, but there was also a historical factor to it. Like, it was cool to go see shit. Mm-hmm. But I know if I go to fucking Thailand, I'm just going to get roped into fucking getting retarded every single night.
Yeah, it's engineered to get you fucked up, for sure.
Because the locals know that's where they make their money, so they angle it to that.
100%.
But then you can also get someone fucking just arrest you for no reason. Imagine going to a Thai jail.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.